Hey everyone, welcome to Abby's Kitchen. Today I want to talk a little bit about some of the soul searching I've been doing as I've been reading and writing and learning and just fully engrossing myself in the weight loss versus HAES culture and argument. Honestly, there's so much ground to cover, so I really wish I had a clone to help me get through it, but bear with me here. So I've been experiencing a lot of professional growing pains for a few months now, and I've lost a lot of sleep over it. I'm gonna do a whole other video about my sleep situation at some point. But this week, Dr. Sharma, who is a obesity researcher here in Canada, wrote an article that, not surprisingly, completely shook the registered dietitian community. So Dr. Sharma, in this piece, talked about how he felt that registered dietitians were really ill-equipped to help people who were living with obesity, because in his experience, a lot of RDs even fail to acknowledge that obesity is a chronic illness. Now, I am not a big fan of this guy's content in general, especially because he threw all the registered dietitians under the bus, despite the fact that he works with a lot of amazing RDs. But it did really help me acknowledge some of the feelings that I've been grappling with as I move from my own experience with disordered eating and diet culture to learning more about HAES and weight neutral practice. So in this Facebook group that I'm in for registered dietitians, there was a thread about this piece. And one of my amazing colleagues, Susan McFarlane, who's amazing, she does a lot of plant-based content as well if you're interested, talked about how she works with both eating disorder patients and people who are trying to lose weight, which honestly a lot of HAES dietitians would see as super problematic. And for that reason, I thought it was very interesting and unfortunate that she felt the need, she was very kind of scared to out herself by coming forward in this thread. But what she said really struck me. So she said, just because we don't believe in the thin ideal, should we be using our clients or patients as martyrs for the cause? And the other thing she said, which I thought was very important and interesting, was that, because a lot of dietitians struggle with eating disorders in their past, we come from a lot of disordered eating backgrounds, could we be projecting our own recovery on our clients or patients? And that really hit me hard when I was thinking about what she said, because I never want to do anything that doesn't help the public. I never want to be pushing my own agenda at somebody else's expense. But I also realized that, I'm coming at this from my own experience, my damaging experience with diet culture. And I know that's a very common experience. You guys are telling me every single day in the comment section how common this is. But I also have to realize that I may come off as insensitive to some of you who may have alternative experiences that I cannot personally relate to, and therefore it might seem like I kind of gloss over them. Now, this article and the Facebook thread that I'm referring to really sparked some amazing conversations about the obesity treatment versus the HAES dietitian world. And, those things really got me feeling a bit lonely, that I didn't feel confident taking, one hard stance in this debate. I know I've said this in a previous video where I mentioned that I don't identify myself as a HAES dietitian, but rather that I'm kind of a HAES learner. I know this is controversial, so I will just say this. I am a HAES supporter and a HAES learner. I'm not a HAES expert. That's still very true. In fact, in case you're wondering, a lot of HAES dietitians don't like me because they feel I'm too moderate in my kind of stance when it comes to dieting and weight loss. I haven't gone all in, so to speak. So I've been operating in this awkward gray space with, a true appreciation for the HAES movement and the philosophy, and I've been letting it inform my work. However, having said all that, I think where the disconnect lies for you guys is that I haven't been loud enough about this gray space. I haven't been explicit enough about what it feels like for me or even for you. Honestly, I think I've just gotten so caught up in the social justice aspect and the political correctness of the non-diet movement, and the fact that I just so badly want society to change that I feel like I've kind of lost touch with my true purpose as a registered dietitian, and that is ultimately to help improve individuals' well-being and health, both physical and emotional health. Honestly, I am just one person, so even though I so badly want to, I just feel ill-equipped to ultimately change society at large. So for a lot of people, of course, like focusing on improving your health starts with intuitive eating and accepting and loving your body exactly as it is. But what about for those people who weight loss would improve their health, either physically or emotionally? Some RDs in the HAES community would say unequivocally that this is not a thing, that weight loss is not needed, that we need to just focus on body acceptance. Now, there are some more kind of moderate HAES dietitians that I've liaised with who acknowledge that yes, like weight loss may help improve some risk factors for disease and improve health status. However, dieting we know doesn't work. So recommending dieting is in a sense an irresponsible thing for us to do as registered dietitians, because we know that it can actually be, kind of useless at best and really dangerous at worst, both to your physical and metabolic and emotional health. I believe that. I've seen so much of that, and I talked about that in my previous video here.
And here's my professional research-informed opinion. Weight loss may improve certain chronic health conditions. There is a lot of correlational research linking weight loss and improved health outcomes. And in some cases, I can't deny that it may play a role. The challenge with the recommendation, of course, to just go lose weight is that the research suggests time and time again that weight loss diets do not work. So some might say that going on an intentional weight loss diet is a bit of a risk and benefit analysis. And that's only something that you can decide whether it's worth doing with your practitioner and a registered dietitian.
But I still don't feel fully satisfied that that is enough for some of you, and I'm not sure that it's enough for me either. We know that diets don't work. I mean, the research tells us that. But does that mean that we should stop looking for solutions that do? My heart says no. So what I really want to reiterate in this quick little vlog video here is that I truly believe in client-centered care. I believe in body autonomy. I believe that you have a right to want to change your body, even if that means it reinforces diet culture, and even if I don't think as a professional that it's gonna have a measurable impact on your health. You have that right, and I support that right. This isn't a new belief. This is not something that I just came up with right now. This is something I've talked about before. However, I do think on, further reflection that I've been maybe unnecessarily critical of YouTubers who promote weight loss or promote fat loss. And I've done that in my effort to call out how insidious diet culture really is. But through a little bit of reflection, I think I've come to terms with the idea that I think I need to be a little bit more neutral in my analysis in an effort to stop the shame that people feel around wanting to lose weight. I have always said that it's completely normal to want to lose weight. We live and breathe in diet culture. That is a totally normal thing to want. And I support a wide range of goals. So, I've come to realize, who am I to say that, wanting to lose weight for health reasons is okay, but it's not for aesthetic reasons. I've just realized that that is not fair for me to decide. And, I could keep hammering away at this despite feeling this kind of icky disconnect. But I think part of being a really good, strong professional means continuing to learn and to gather information and to apply those learnings to your practice. Being Switzerland is never sexy, but I think what's most important here is that we're evidence-based and we're client-centered. Bottom line, if you want to give up the pursuit of weight loss, I support you. If you want to continue to try to lose weight, I support you. Honestly, I would rather you get evidence-based information from registered dietitians like me than to go follow a dangerous meal plan from a wellness YouTuber online. So to close here, folks, I want to just hammer home that if I have ever lost sight of your needs or made you feel unheard in your experiences or your desire to lose weight, I'm sorry. I'm truly deeply sorry. I am going to personally work to change that so that Abbey's Kitchen is a supportive space for inspiring everyone's unique version of health. So tell me what it is that you all need from me, and I will do my absolute best to make it happen. So on that note, definitely leave me some comments below. Give this video a like if you like this message and if this is helpful for you. I hope that you're feeling supportive. I hope that you know that I am with you on your journey. Of course, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time on Abby's Kitchen. Bye.